Here are the 5 biggest retcons in the Disney era of Star Wars, aka the canon. Number 5 is about the Siege of Mandalore. So originally in the Ahsoka novel, Ahsoka fights them all and she has got green lightsabers. But from the finale of the Clone Wars, she has blue lightsabers because Anakin changes the lightsaber colour. In the later printings of the Ahsoka novel, that has now been updated. It's a minor one, but we will be returning to the Ahsoka novel shortly. At number 4, we've got Yoda's lightsaber, which in the 2017 Vader comics gets destroyed by Maz Armeda in a big demonstration in front of everyone, and then the Mandalorian, Luke has one. So seemingly Yoda had 2 of the same lightsabers, but that just seems a bit odd, but I guess that's what the canon says. Now for number 3, we have got Depa Billaba, who is Kanan Jarrus' master and was actually a Padawan of Mace Windu. So in the Kanan comics, she just dies by the clone troopers and Kanan manages to escape. So in the premiere of the Bad Batch, we see a young Kanan Jarrus, known then as Caleb Dume. The Bad Batch are actually there and they seem to have some interactions with Caleb Dume and seem to help him escape in a little way. You can kind of headcanon it away, but the next 2 are a lot more substantial. So number 2, we are back to the Ahsoka novel. This is quite a controversial one. Essentially, a shortened version of it is released as the episode Resolve in Tales of the Jedi. The issue here is that there are 2 completely different Inquisitors, one in the novel, one on screen. They're called completely different things, and when Ahsoka joins the rebellion, meets up with Bail Organa, in the book, R2-D2 plays a pivotal role, whereas on screen, there's no R2-D2 there at all. The Ahsoka novel by E.K. Johnston is fantastic, and the Resolve Tales of episode seems to kind of steamroll it a bit, and I don't really understand why. The Resolve episode seemed to miss out quite a few things, but Lucasfilm have called the Inquisitors different things, so seemingly Ahsoka was hiding in Order 66, hid on a desert-ish world, fought an Inquisitor, beat them, interacted with Bail Organa, and then went off and did the exact same thing again. It just doesn't really seem to line up why they didn't just do it slightly after the book, especially because in Tales of the Underworld, Asajj Ventress, her first episode specifically continues on from Dark Disciple by Christy Golden. So you'd think that if they would continue on in Tales of the Underworld, back when they did Tales of the Jedi, they would have continued on from a book rather than just kind of soft half redoing it. It's a weird one. I can't wrap my head around it, so I don't know about that one. And at number 1, in my opinion, we've got the biggest retcon, and that is the K2SO and Cassian meeting. So in Andor, we see that Cassian meets K2SO at the Gorman Massacre, but actually there was a one-shot comic called Cassian and K2SO where they meet on a mission where Andor's with a couple of Mickeyans, and it just plays out quite differently. Now, when you actually watch the Andor episode and read the comic, there is quite a lot of differences, but it's one of the ones where I think they actually did something better. I think the show actually shows a better connection with them and adds to the greater story, whereas I feel like a lot of these other retcons actually take away from the existing story. But what do you think? What have I not mentioned? I know there's the whole Rey parents thing. I know there's Rey Sloane is a bit different in the Aftermath book to the Battle of Jakku comics that have released recently, but please tell me what you thought, and please check out Star Wars Chit-Chat for more.